In Module 1, we'll start to learn how to use R programming language. If you have used R before, you probably can skim through this module. If you never used R before, this is an important module to be able to use R for the rest of the class. Typically, there's a little bit of learning curve for beginners learning R. Please spend some time to learn the language for the next 2 modules so that you will feel more comfortable using R throughout the class. In this module, we'll learn the brief history of R, install R and RStudio software packages, start using R by trying some basic arithmetic operations, learn how to install and load R packages, and how to use R Markdown and learn different data types in R. There are 4 learning videos in this module. The first video is covering the first 2 bullet points. The second video covers the next 2. The third video is about R Markdown, and fourth video is about data types in R. The graph on the slide is from Indeed.com, showing the number of jobs posting by software language. You can see that R is one of the most highly ranked statistical software language, followed by Python. Python is a general purpose language, not particularly statistical software language, meaning Python does a variety of other things than statistics. R is more focused on statistical analysis and modeling. Here are some of the reasons why we are using R in this class. It is free, open source, and very flexible with tons of add-on packages which constantly being developed. R is widely used in various areas. RStudio is an easy-to-use graphic user interface. Sometimes we call it GUI, GUI. It is much more user-friendly, and we will use RStudio for the entire class. The original language that R is based on is called S. S is about 40 years old and was used for internal use at Bell Labs. S+, which was a graphical interface, came along a few years later. This was proprietary software and quite costly. It worked great for what it did, but it wasn't really very widely used. In 1995, the open source variation of S+, R, came out. By 2000, R got big enough that it became a separate nonprofit like many of open source software packages. From our perspective, the new big development is RStudio, which is the graphic interface of R. RStudio is really meant to make it easier to code and keep track of things. We'll be using a number of different packages in R, and a few of those include graphic package ggplot, graphing package ggplot, which came out around this time as well. Tidyverse package is very useful for data cleaning. We probably are not going to cover this package in detail, but leave it for your future reference. If you're interested in, there's more detailed information available even in Wikipedia. RStudio, again, is a handy front end of R, and it makes R a little bit easier to use, and it helps you keep track of things a little bit better. You can get everything about it from the RStudio Foundation, which is at rstudio.com. You can also download R there in your own computer. Go to RStudio where you can download R and then download RStudio on your own computer. The next slide will show how to start to use RStudio on your own computer.